It's a genocide that's happening while we're alive here in front of our lives. People like putting their kids back together, probably like, one of the sickest things that's ever happened. And I'm sorry if I've kind of haven't said about it. I've tried to talk about it and learn about it. I just wanted to say something. I don't even know what to do.
All right. When a comedian becomes one of the only public figures brave enough to call a genocide, well, maybe it's time to admit how far mainstream media and politics have failed. That's because Theo Von just said more about Gaza than most of Congress, the White House, and the entire network news ecosystem combined. On his podcast, Von took a few minutes to do what leaders, celebrities, and influencers with millions of followers won't. He called the atrocities in Gaza what they are: a genocide.
And it's crazy because our country's also complicit in it. It's in it and has been for a long time. And it's just kind of interesting because then you just realize, I'm a member of this country, but what we want sometimes doesn't matter.
Now, let that sink in. A podcaster with no background in foreign policy just ran laps around the State Department in moral clarity. And the thing is, Theo Von isn't some fringe dude yelling in a vacuum. He's reportedly one of Donald Trump's favorite podcasters. The kind of guy who eats dinner with Ivanka and Jared Kushner one week and then drops a truth bomb on Gaza the next. Von's honesty highlights a growing rift inside the Republican Party. The neoconservative establishment, the Liz Cheneys, the Marco Rubios, well, they still want you to believe this is all about democracy in the Middle East. But younger conservatives, they're not buying it. They're listening to Theo Von, to Joe Rogan, to populists and podcasters who say the truth plainly.
Any reasonable person would look at Gaza and go, this seems kind of excessive. Mm-hmm. This seems kind of fucking crazy.
Right.
It seems kind of crazy that 70,000 people or whatever it is are dead, including women and children.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is the only way to do it? Really?
Yeah. Now let's be real. You can't shout America first and still send billions of dollars, bombs, and blank checks to a foreign government committing atrocities. Even while millions of Americans at home can afford a rent, healthcare, or groceries. You see, that's not America first. That's empire first. So what happens when you have a massive political shift from the bottom, but no courage at the top? Exactly what Theo Von said.
What we want sometimes doesn't matter.
And unfortunately, he's right. You can have millions of young Americans screaming for a ceasefire, protesting on campuses, speaking out online, and what do they get in return? Police raids, blacklists, surveillance, and lectures from 80-year-olds on moral clarity. Meanwhile, our tax dollars are funding the flattening of hospitals, the murder of children, and the eraser of an entire population. It's unfortunate, and sadly, it's the cold, hard truth. Stay curious, stay critical, and I'll see you next time with another truth you need to hear.